Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elsie, and if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning back in. In today's video, I've got for you a whole week of school lunches that I packed for my girls. And today's Friday, so I've just finished doing their final lunches of the week. It's going to be a mixture of hot and cold options, and like I said in my previous video, that my children go to a nut-free school, which can be tricky for some parents. So when you do go shopping, just make sure you read all the ingredients, because if they do take certain items in, such as Nutella or even crepes with like milk chocolate in them, your children will not be allowed to have those for their lunch. But otherwise, I really hope this video you find it helpful. If you are planning on maybe switching up their lunch, parent who's got a child going to primary school in September, this video might help you if you are planning on going down the packed lunch route. But like I said in the other video before, I am going to be using the two lunch boxes, which is the Systema bento box and the OMIE box. All the lunches are different, and we also go with a slightly different lunch on a Friday, which I call the takeaway lunch, which is a bit more fun, has a few more things in it, because normally on a Friday we don't come straight home and the kids are always starving after school. So I pack a few things in there that they can actually eat after we finish school. But if you do find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get straight into the lunches. So I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what I packed for the girls for each day in a little list like that one that you're seeing in the top left of your screen, which will kind of break down every single thing that I pack for the girls on each day. Today, on the Monday, is a hot lunch day, and they'll be having a snack, some fruit in there, and a little treat, so a chocolate treat. But like I said in the video before, these are the OMIE boxes, and they have that insulated thermos that I'm putting the rice and chicken in, which actually works so well. So you fill it up with the water like you saw, and you put it on the side, let it heat up the thermos, and then you fill it up with your hot food. I normally heat the food on my stove and then just pop it straight into there. Never have any problem with it. And again, with the OMIE box, it's got those sections, as you can see, and some separators. Also, if you go on the website, you will find some extra things that you can actually buy for this OMIE box. They've got like other inserts. They've also got like an attachable fork and spoon, I believe, a spork that you can actually attach to the handle of the OMIE box. So I do think that is actually quite handy, but I never got it for my girls, but it's something that you can look into. And as you can see, all the sections are quite visible for your child to see everything that you've packed for them. And I didn't mention, the lid is actually quite easy to open. It's literally just screw off and screw back on. But their lunch would look so colourful, and yeah, your children will absolutely enjoy using this box. So Tuesday's lunch actually is one of the girls' favourite, because they absolutely love pasta, they love their watermelon, they love the chocolate muffin. So this was a really big hit for the girls. Again, I am using the OMIE box, and I'm also gonna use those cutters that I showed you in the video before. And for this day, I made some watermelon flowers, which were a big hit with the girls again. And with the OMIE box, what I love about it is you can actually personalize it and spread it out in the way that suits you best or suits your child best, and each child can have a different design or a different look. And those little containers are so handy for like yogurts, and they come with a cover that you'll see later. And I didn't mention actually that the OMIebox is 100% leak proof, so even if that was actually left open, chances are it will not spill into the rest of the lunch. And I'm also going to show you how the thermos can actually be separated from the OMIebox and how they look. So that's how they look before you put them in. So it's really, really handy, especially when you're like serving things like spaghetti, like I am serving spaghetti, not to actually do this job in the OMIebox, because as you can see, it just spills everywhere. So you can kind of do it on the side before you put everything back into the OMIebox. And those are the lids that you just screw on again onto the thermos, and you just pop them straight back into the OMIebox with no spills. So Wednesday was the first of the cold lunches for the girls, and this time we are going in with the SCHOOLl bento box. Like I showed you in my previous video, on this day they just had a jam sandwich and a couple of other items for their lunch. This lunch is super quick, super easy, nothing really to take out, everything kind of fits well in the packet. However, I did add a few faces, silly faces on their bananas, and I do this whenever they do take bananas because it's quite cute. And because Mia is in year 3, at times I do leave a little message on there like I love you, or if she has a test that day I could just put good luck on there. I mean, these little things just, you know, make a child's day, and it's one of those memories that they can keep forever. Like I said in my previous video, the SCHOOLl box is a lot bigger than the OMIE box in terms of like surface area, but again, it's completely up to you what you decide. The boxes are super easy to close, so if you do have a little one like Mally, they can easily, you know, open and close a SCHOOLl box without any issue. And it's also got that removable section that you're seeing now where I put their jam sandwiches that they can take out in class and put it on the side and kind of use it like a mini plate. So I find that quite handy. And yeah, in all, I really like the SCHOOLl box as well. You know, it's the perfect option for cold lunches. And like I said, you can also have perhaps some hot lunches in here, but more like maybe like some paninis, you know, nothing that needs warming up but could stay lukewarm. And yeah, absolutely love these and fully recommend them. So on to Thursday now, and like when I said jam sandwiches, I literally meant jam sandwiches. The only thing I do is use one of my cutters to make them into little flowers, just to, you know, just make it a little bit more fun. The girls absolutely love this day because I do turn their fruit and veg into little stars and also give them a little watermelon lollipop. Those are super easy to make. All I get is those little lollipop sticks. We've got different colored ones at home, and just pop them in the bottom of the watermelon. So you just have to put a little hole in and put the lollipop stick in, and it's so cute, so easy. And when they're in class, they can just eat it like a little ice cream. So yeah, that's something quite nice again to add into their lunch boxes, just for some fun. You know, children love this sort of thing. So if you do have time, I do realize it can be a little bit time consuming. However, if you can, then I'd 100% recommend it, because I do it for my girls in the morning when I'm going to work as well. But yeah, it's completely up to you what you do. These are all ideas, you know, for you to kind of take away if at any point you want to kind of do this. I would also like to point out, I don't know if you've been seeing on my little handy dandy list in the corner of your screen, that the girls take water from Monday to Thursday. So the school that they attend tells us that, you know, it's really important for the children to hydrate, obviously take their water bottle, but they also say if you can, do your best to give your children water. You can give them squash. I personally am not the best water drinker, but of course I want better for my daughters, so I will try and do the right thing as and when I can. Anyway, those are the little jam sandwiches that I made out of my bigger flour shape cutter, which turned out perfectly well. Again, all that was left of the bread was just the crust. So all in all, same thing like yesterday, but just a little bit more fun. And finally, we have Takeaway Friday, and the reason this is Takeaway Friday is because they get like a takeaway style main. So I made them some mini muffin pizzas. I have made these on my channel before, and I think it was actually Mia's birthday, and this is technically Mia's favorite lunch. And the other reason is because it's also juice day. Like I said, I don't give them juice at all in the week, but on a Friday I give them some squash in their water bottles, and I also throw in there quite a few snacks. And that's only because on Fridays they do other things after school. There's so many other things that we do on a Friday that they need extra snacks in there, and it also helps to avoid going out and buying other stuff after school, so they can just have it handy in the car, ready for whenever they are hungry, because they always are. So on this Friday they had an extra smoothie, they got some extra cookies as well, and they also got their yogurt pouch. Thank you to my brother who actually found these and bought them for me the night before. But yes, this is an absolute favorite, the girls. These pizzas are so easy to make. Honestly, I think it takes me like 6 minutes in total to make these pizzas. You just put everything on like you've just seen, whack them into the grill, and you are done. And honestly, they taste so good. Kev and I absolutely love these. We wish we could get bigger muffin bread to actually make these bigger for our size, but they are so delicious. But of course, not to forget, the girls still get their fruits on that day, and this time they actually get two, an apple and an orange as well. But I also wanted to point out that Mally, I don't peel her oranges for her because I'm trying to get her ready for reception. So I want her to try her best to open and peel the orange herself. Likewise with the apple, I kind of leave it like that just to train her to kind of like eat things fully. But we are coming to the end of this video, my lovelies. I really hope it's given you some sort of inspiration for your children's packed lunches for school, or child minding, any setting where you would be taking your children with a packed lunch. And if it did, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.